you'll likely be convicted because it's on tape. It's obvious. You are wearing red. I mean, if you're going to commit a crime, maybe not dress like a leader of Kool-Aid. Red Kool-Aid, by the way. Maybe don't do that. Fit in.
On Deck with Tim Black.
Confusion, and it's truly unbelievable.
Yeah, and so here we are. You're doing your job. I'm trying to do my job. We're two people sitting across the table. We know the cameras are on. We know people can watch it. People can see the whole interview. They see a clip on the internet. So I want to keep it real and ask you in that spirit, is there something about you that is so threatening or scary to them?
Not that I thought. I mean, I am a young African-American woman from the city of Newark. I love serving people. I don't find myself to be intimidating or dangerous or any of those things that the Justice Department have been saying about me. You know, it's truly unfortunate to be in this situation, but at the same time, it goes back to the political intimidation about this administration. And because I'm speaking out, because I'm doing my job, I think they want to continue to silence leaders and, stop their critics from, speaking out against them. And so they'll go to any extent, especially any extent of cruelty, to make an example. And I am that example now.
And you say to silence you, did the Trump DOJ float or push anything other than going to trial?
I mean, absolutely. The acting U.S. attorney for New Jersey wanted me to admit to something that I did not do. That was not right. That's what she put in her tweet that we saw that night.
But if you had done that, were they saying they would drop the whole thing?
Yes. Yep. That is exactly what.
So that's a lot. I mean, again, that's a lot of pressure because some people would say, gosh, let somebody else fight this out. You're saying the whole thing could go away if you just said something.
Correct. And I was not doing that. I was not going to waver on that. Like I said, I went to Delaney Hall with my colleagues. We went there for an oversight visit and we didn't do anything wrong. The whole tent situation that took place, DHS and Homeland Security and ICE, they created that, not us. And so absolutely, I was not going to do that.
We try to deal on the facts here and we talk to sources and we will fact check them before, during, and after.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Full of shit.
We saw her on tape. We saw her on tape there in Newark with Baraka. And she was aggressive, man. She put a forearm in the back of an ICE official, a federal agent's back. All because they wanted to try to get into the detention center, which they were not allowed to do. But they wanted to go check on these people in the detention because something had to be wrong with them. Something got to be going on. It's a gulag. They're being tortured. It's like Guantanamo. Of course, that wasn't the case. She did all this showing out in front of the cameras, and now she's up here playing victim like she didn't do it. Folks, I showed that tape. It's been here. It's out there, folks. It's not hidden. Man, where the hell is the... There she is in the red. Let me get off the screen just so you can see it for yourself. They're trying to get in that detention center. This group is being held back by cops, and they don't want to be held back by cops. So they're look. One more time. She's standing there, the bald-headed guy in front of her. She's in the red. It's very, very obvious. The woman in red, look at her forearm. One more time. Once again, the bald man who's in the federal agent jacket. She's in the bright red, so everyone can see her. Forearm, the cop in the back. It's clear as day, man. But no, it's a witch hunt against Trump political opponents. They after me because I'm a black woman. And I ain't never done nothing wrong in my life. All my life I've had to fight. All my life I kill him dead. I love him, but I kill him dead. Listen, man. She was wrong. I'm not saying she need to be sentenced for 20 years in jail. I'm not saying throw the kid away. I'm not saying none of that. But I'm saying, why are you up here gaslighting us? Why is Ari Melber giving her a platform to lie? Why isn't Ari running the tape? Why are he not doing the journalism thing? Why is he not doing the trusted journalism thing that I just did, which was play the tape uncut of her and then asking her, hey, is that you? These are the people that want to tell us who to vote for and why we should vote for them. These people are hacks. Ari, I thought you were a better man than that. Thought you were a journalist, Ari. Once again, I'm not saying she's the worst person in the world. Maybe she's caught up in the moment. Maybe she really does care about what's happening in this detention center. You also do know there are people in jails in Newark who are dying. U.S. citizens dying. Once you go visit one of them, since she's doing spot checks. Won't we spot check all the prisons of all the people because they all matter. But nah, she's just at the detention center, the immigration detention center. Check on those non-citizens, make sure they okay. Because wouldn't want nothing to be wrong with them. So she's been charged with assaulting a federal officer following an incident May 9th, which I just played outside the Delaney Hall ICE detention facility in Newark, New Jersey. McIver slammed her forearm into a Homeland Security investigators agent pushing an ICE deportation officer while attempting to intervene during the arrest of Newark Mayor Ras Baraka. The charges include 2 counts of assaulting, resisting, and impeding federal officers. The same thing that would happen to you or me if we did the same thing. Why do the same people that say Trump wants to be a king don't want their officials to be treated like regular citizens? If you push a cop, what's gonna happen to you? You probably get batoned down and tased, cuffed and stuffed. None of that even happened to her. None of that even happened. Let it happen. Let it be you. I've seen countless videos of black women getting angry with cops because maybe their friend is getting arrested and they end up getting tased and body slammed and choked out. But not her, and she's still complaining. She did something that made her catch a charge, and she's complaining about the charge. She's got a 3rd count of interfering with law enforcement carries a maximum penalty of 1 year. She denied the allegations, calling the charges purely political. I call them purely obvious. It's as clear as the sun. This has been something I spoke about before, folks. Black women are being suckers. Black women, why are you being suckered so hard by the Democratic Party? Why? They're not going to look for you for leadership. That's not their job. Your job is to nurse the white babies. Keep them little children's in order. That's it. I could go further and get more graphic, but I won't. What I'm saying is, there's nothing good going to come out of this from McIver except pain and punishment. And look at this. Here goes the kicker. Ras Baraka. She was upset about Ras Baraka. That was part of why she was doing what she was doing, shoving people, because they took him into custody. So she fighting to get Ras Baraka back. Ras Baraka's trespassing charge has been dropped. But guess who has just been indicted? Miss McIver. Yeah, that's your reward, McIver. You get indicted. You'll likely be convicted because it's on tape. It's obvious. You are wearing red. I mean, if you're going to commit a crime, maybe not dress like a leader of Kool-Aid. Red Kool-Aid, by the way. Maybe don't do that. Fit in. Black women need to stop being suckers for the Democratic Party and realize when you are left holding the bag, won't none of them be there. None of them will be around. You'll be on your own in the middle of the ocean on a tugboat like this. You look over, you see Fani Willis on her own tugboat. Hi, girl. They left you out here too? Yeah, they left me out here too. The Attorney General from New York, Letitia, she out there too. Hey, is that you, Letitia? Mm-hmm. Damn, you on a tugboat too. I can't believe they did that to you. Believe it. Left my ass right out here. And I went to Howard too. Can't believe they did this to me. I should have listened to Tim Black. He tried to tell me, but I'm hard-headed as hell, girl. I know that's right. So am I. I called him a hater, but he was right about the Democrats. You ain't recording this, are you? This is it. Nene says they always agree to be the crash test dummies. And you know what, Nene, the thing about it is, there's benefits in being it. You know what I'm saying? There's benefits from being a class monitor. You know what I'm saying? There's something about being a patrol girl, for being a person on point. Jasmine Crockett, look at her. She benefited. We know who she is. She was on a Tonight Show. She was on this show, that show. They're imitating her probably on SNL this week. But at the end of the day, Johnson, for the political area, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to help. They like to use black women to be the pit bulls, but at the end of the day, they just let them sit out in the yard, back, and starve. Yeah, sit out in the heat in the yard with an empty water dish. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. And then Black America, if we're benevolent and kind, then we'll come over and give them some water. And maybe some of us will break their chain and get them out the yard. But you know what they'll do? They'll run right back to that same house because that's what they do. And that's the problem. They want it. They want the status. They see it as a come up. And they figure, I ain't got nothing else going. I might as well do it. Be the crash test dummy for the Democratic Party. And this is what happens. I'm not saying it turns out much better for the Republicans. I'm not saying that. Don't think I'm saying that. Omarosa is a tale. Is a tale of caution. It's one of them scary tales you tell the kids to keep them in mind. If you keep doing your face like that, it's going to stay that way. That's like, if you keep messing around, you end up like Omarosa. You know what I'm saying? Omarosa just crazy. The only reason why we know who Omarosa was because of Trump.
I did 3 seasons of The Apprentice with Mr. Trump, and let me tell you something. Let me just tell you the journey of a little girl from Youngstown who went all the way from 44510 to 20001. That's Trump Tower. Let me just tell you about that story. Mr. Trump has this uncanny ability to see something. He has his knack to see something in you that you may not even see in yourself.
Think about the diabolicalness of Omarosa. Think about who would work with her in real life. Just think about it. Who the hell would trust her?
Trump train! Trump train! O-H! O-H! Trump train! Trump train!
The only reason why we know who she is because of Trump. In his show, The Apprentice, where he made her a celebrity. The whole world got introduced to this untalented person. Like, what does she do? She's just tall. That's it. What's she do? once she lost her job with Trump and she realized, oh, the Democrats are serious. Y'all ain't gonna let me go over there with the black people? I can't just jump over there. Like, what if I give y'all dirt on Trump? I get everything I got. I tell you everything I can tell you. I even make up stuff. Can I come back over there? Well, here I come. And then the Democrats was like, thank you, now leave.
O.H. I'm Omarosa from Youngstown, Ohio. Let's make Mr. Trump the next president of the United States.
And the reason why I brought it up because I wanted to say, I'm not just talking about the Democrats. Both of these parties will use you up. Like Roy Ayers' song, they will use you up. Use me till you can't use me no more. Till you use me up. Perfect. You made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you. Now, Google thinks this next video is going to be perfect for you. It's right up your alley. So click the next video, watch that with me, and let's keep this politics going. You're built for this.